Hey everyone, welcome back to Seoul Bites. Today we're making Galbitang, which is Korean short rib soup. Galbitang is one of Korea's classic comfort foods. You take beef short ribs, simmer them low and slow with vegetables, and you end up with this rich, nourishing broth that Koreans consider a real health-boosting meal. Alright, let's start with the meat. I've got 2 packs of short ribs. They're cut into cube shapes, about 2.5 pounds total. If you can only find the LA-style long slices, that works just fine too. Each pack has about 3 pieces in it. First things first, we need to soak the meat to draw out the blood. Put the ribs in a large bowl, cover them completely with cold water, and let them sit for about an hour. While the meat is soaking, let's get our broth ingredients ready. We'll need 10 to 12 whole garlic cloves, 5 or 6 slices of fresh ginger, 5 or 6 pieces of dried kelp, Dasima in Korean, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Next up, Korean radish, about this size here, but 1 whole radish is way too much. We're only using about 1/3 of it. Cut that into 4 chunks. 1 small whole onion. For the green onions, go with the thick ones. Since we're simmering these for a while, they'll get soft, so grab about 5 or 6 stalks. Korean-style large green onions are ideal, but honestly, those are pretty hard to find here in the States, so regular ones are totally fine. And this part is optional. Glass noodles, Dangmyeon in Korean. A lot of Korean people like to add noodles to their galbitang at the end. Totally your call. Once the meat has soaked and the water looks pinkish, use scissors to trim off any excess fat. See how the meat has lightened up? Good. Now we need to parboil it. This step gets rid of any leftover impurities and that gamey smell. Put the meat in a pot, add just enough water to barely cover it, and bring it to a boil on high heat. Once it starts boiling, let it go for about 1 minute. Then move it to the sink. Pull the meat out. Important. Throw out this first batch of water. We won't be using it. And rinse it under cold water. You'll still see some residue. That's normal. Just clean it off. But don't overdo the parboiling. You don't want to cook out all the flavor. Now grab your main cooking pot. Add the parboiled meat, then toss in the green onions, whole, don't cut them. The onion, radish, ginger, garlic, kelp, black pepper. Fill it up with water, and we're going to simmer this for about an hour total. After about 30 to 40 minutes, we'll fish out everything except the radish and the meat. Cover it up and let it do its thing. If you're doing the glass noodles, soak them in hot water now so they're ready later. While we wait for the broth, let's make Da-dae-gi. This is a spicy seasoning paste that's amazing in soups like this. If you like a little heat, you're going to love it. Here's what you need. 4 tablespoons of Gochu-garu, Korean red pepper flakes, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a pinch of black pepper. Put the Gochu-garu in a small bowl, add the rest of the ingredients, and, here's the secret, add a little bit of the hot broth from our galbitang pot to bring it all together. Mix it up well. After about 40 minutes, turn off the heat and open the lid. Remove everything except the meat and radish, the onion, green onions, garlic, ginger, kelp. All of that comes out. Cover it back up and let it simmer for about 20 more minutes. As I said, I add a little bit of the hot broth to the spicy sauce from our galbitang pot. Mix it up well. One pro tip, make a big batch of this with the same ratios and keep it in the fridge. It's incredible in any Korean soup or stew when you want that spicy kick. Skim off some of the fat floating on top. Alright, we're ready to serve. Sliced radish. If you're adding noodles, put the soaked glass noodles at the bottom of your bowl first. Then add the short ribs on top, some sliced radish, a sprinkle of chopped green onions, and a little black pepper. And there you have it. The meat is falling right off the bone. So good. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments, what should I cover next?